Hi, my name is Heather Hooper. I'm a 5th grade teacher in Central Indiana, and welcome back to Hanging with Hooper. All right, so today is classroom setup day 1, and I feel like I have too much stuff, as every teacher does. So let me quickly show you what we are working with and what my classroom looks like at the moment. So, I've been looking in my cabinets for some things, but the only thing that I have done is getting my books off the shelf. They're not in any specific order, but I think I wanted to move the shelf, and plus it needs repainted. It also needs cleaned, and my husband is gonna put he's gonna put a back on it because I want to move it to maybe go along the back of the room to kind of cut it off. I'm all about space, so I don't know if I'm gonna like that or not, but it's gonna need a back if I'm gonna do that. So my husband is gonna do that for me. So I just have, this is the front corner of my room, and it's just stuff everywhere. Like, I feel like this, I know this is open, but I feel like this just looks busy, and maybe it's just because I have so much stuff over here that I bought, and we'll talk about that haul in another video. Also, I'm starting to get some things in from my Amazon wish list, which is always listed below if you feel so inclined. But I just want things to be cleaner. And so, like, even things I'm thinking about redoing is, like, I like the way that this looks because it's all organized. And it's straightened up, but then I have this side where I keep a lot of things that I use every day. That's driving me nuts, and this thing right here is driving me crazy. Like, this just looks so busy. These I have to have handy, and I don't mind them when I keep them organized, but this is where all my task cards go. And I was running out of room, and therefore I just quit and just kept piling them up. So I need to buy a couple more of these at Target so that I can fix this issue that we're having here. So that is what we are working with. So I'm gonna try a new layout, and that's my goal today. So we'll see. So I'm not really sure if I'm going to like the new setup that I have in mind. I'm gonna have to do it and see what I think. But that is the first thing, is moving furniture, because then I can use the tables to sort things. I like to take everything out that I wanna organize, put it all in the center, put it in different piles, and then put it back. It also allows me to clean. It also makes me go through my things. And so I probably create more work for myself, but that's okay. So in that way, it allows me to get rid of some things as well, hopefully. So I definitely want to move that, or do all the furniture. The other thing I would like to do is to take my alphabet down from here and put it over here on this wall right here where the groups is, and move the groups and the races to the board, because I do reference those two things all the time. We're always working in groups. We're always using the race responses. So those two things need to be visible. But I also have this massive, I don't know, I call it a TV. I don't know what it's called, to be honest with you, but I don't like it blocking my whiteboard. So I think I want it to go along that wall, and I can pull it out. I have a love-hate relationship with it because I put everything into my slides, and I like the way it looks. It's super crisp and it's clear and it looks fabulous, but it's an older model, and I'm sure that has something to do with it. But like, when I'm on my slides, I can write on my slides. But if I want to go to the next slide, I have to stop and I have to erase the whole board, like click erase all, and then go out of it, and then I can click on, and it seems so trivial, but it drives me crazy. Like, I just want to go on. So I tend to use my Apple TV, my projector still a lot more. However, when that goes, they're not replacing it. We have to use those. So I don't want to get rid of that, because if my projector goes, I may not have anything until they can replace it. So I don't want that to happen. So those are a few of the things I definitely want to get done. If I still have it in me, I'm going to replace these lights. They're very old and they're getting very dim. So I am looking to, they still work. That's the thing. Like, I don't want to get rid of them because they still work, but they're getting dim. And I did spend some of my hard-earned money on those. So I'm going to replace those. So I am so glad that you're back for this journey, and let's go ahead and let's get started. Okay, so I have the shelf moved and I don't mind it there, except I think the problem is gonna be our custodial staff. So we have this weird sweeper system that they drag this big hose around the school, and it's hooked to like the sweeper part, but it plugs in back here in this last cubby. And if I do what I have right here, it's totally, this bookshelf then is totally blocking that hose. I mean, I guess I could move it so that there's a gap. I don't know. But I definitely want to move my couch from up there back here, I think, because I want my TV to go there. So I have some thinking to do. This is what I have, and I hate it. It actually, I mean, regardless if I liked it or not, it doesn't fit. So I guess I'll just go back to my big groups that I normally do. And my bookshelf back here will go back over here against this wall under the whiteboards. I have to figure out a new place for my couch, which might be back there, because these cubbies back here are not used. The only thing that is back there is that sweeper vent, but she should be able to take that over the couch. It's not like she's gonna ruin it. You will have to disregard my sweaty mess because the air in here is not working, and it's starting to pour down rain. Great. The only thing I thought I was gonna get a whole bunch of stuff done today, but it's stinking warm in here. So I think the only other thing I'm gonna make sure that I do is get my furniture situated somehow, some way. I've got to get that part done because I can't focus on anything else until that part's done. So let's get to moving. I think I have it the way I want it. At least that's the way I'm gonna leave it for now. Think about it, see what I think once my room is actually clean and organized. And then we can reevaluate that. But I just left, you know, a group of 4 and a group of 4. Then I'll have 2, 2, and 2, and then 4 and 4 over there. So I think that will be okay. It still gives me room up here to have some of the kids who are in the back, or if I have people who just won't pay attention, to come up close. So now what I'm going to do is take down the alphabet and races and groups and get those things moved. It's hot. Here we go. Alright, so I got that done. This is actually a door that goes to my teaching partner's classroom. And so this is like the handle. What's not, I mean, this little space is driving me bonkers. But I need that handle when I'm closing the door. I push it to open it, but to close it, I have to pull it. And if I just try and slam it, it doesn't always shut. So I don't want to keep asking her to do it. So I had to leave that space, but I might try and fill like something right above it, like some paw prints because we're bulldogs, right there, or some stars, or just looking like my bulletin board stuff to see what I have left. All right, so the last thing I'm gonna do is put magnets on my groups and races poster to put on the whiteboard. And I think that might be it today. We'll see. Okay, so got the magnets on those. I use these magnets. I order them on Amazon. I love them because they're not individual that I have to, like, they have to peel them, but there's a part of the white that is like attached, so they come off super easy. I don't have sometimes lamination, I have a hard time with magnets sticking. I do occasionally with these, but not like some of the other magnets that I've used. So I really do recommend these. If I remember, that'll be a question mark. I will link them below. If you're interested, let me know and I can put the link in there for you, okay? So let's get these on the board. Probably not right where they're gonna stay, but they will be off of the table. That out because it doesn't fit super well, but I could also possibly do it across the top up there as well, and redo like how my board is spaced, and I think it will look good up there. I like putting up our vocabulary words that we're working on, but I don't know if I want to keep it there or put it over on, at the end of the year, I'd started putting it on my reading board where I put like everything we're learning, which wasn't too bad, but sometimes it gets a little bit crowded. So we'll have to see, but I don't think it looks too bad, but I do know I'll have to switch this to like go across. But yeah, so I'm gonna say that is it for today. I only got 3 of the 5 things done on my list. I got my furniture situated for the most part. Have some adjustment once I get everything in its place and organized. I got my alphabet down and put back up. I took down the groups and put back up, the races and put back up. I did not get my lights done. I'm gonna do that on a day I have air. And I did not, there's something else I was gonna do. Oh, I have a little poster over here that needs moved up because I always have that light there so you can't see it. But I didn't want to take the time for my hot glue gun to heat up, for one thing. So I'll do that another day when I have more things to do. So that is a wrap for day one. So thank you for following me on this journey. If you have not followed me, make sure that you click below and you subscribe so that you don't miss future videos. And I'll see you next time.